Assalamu alaikum. Hello again. To the Arabic short course. Today we'll be continuing that fragments. We still have 2 to go. Actually, we have 1 because we have already done pointer words. Let's move straight to the work. Just so you do remember, there are 5 kinds of fragments. Idafa, harf of mansub, harf of majrur. Idafa is mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Harf of mansub is a harf, and harf are those who does not make any sense unless there is a word before and after it, or before it, whatever. So the word of harfs of mansub and the harfs of majrur, those are 2 separate things. Harf of mansub can have gaps between them, but harf of majrur has to be immediately before and after each other, just like mudaf, mudaf ilayh. So what's next? Mausuf sifa. It is simply noun adjective relationship. That's all. For example, a smart boy, which I'm not. If you put this as smart is the mausuf and boy is the sifa. Here the word, sorry, I did the vice versa. The word smart is the adjective, i.e. the sifa. That means the adjective will be sifa, and the word boy is the noun, which is the mausuf. So mausuf, sifa, noun, adjective. You get that? I hope you do. Okay, so what are the rules? Please don't say we know no rules here, because you need them. There is only one mausuf. Actually, it will be, there can only be one mausuf. You cannot have multiple mausufs. Like beautiful, car, man, girls, blah blah blah. You cannot do that. You can have only one mausuf, but you can have multiple sifa. Intensely hot fire. An intensely hot fire. You did use 2 sifas here. Intensely hot, but the mausuf is one. Only one mausuf, fire. There are 4 properties of mausuf which should match with the 4 properties of the sifa. So this is, tell me, what is this? Masculine, masculine. Marfu, marfu. Singular, singular. Common, common. It's not proper. So the 4 properties of ism match, right? Status, number, gender, type matches. That means this is an mausuf sifa successfully. And they can have other words between them if they want. That's not a problem. So the only 2 things that cannot tolerate words between them is harf of majrur, and that is jar majrur, and mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Remember that anything that is related to of, they will not have gaps between them. Okay. So the next thing is pointer words, and the good news is it's already done. We'll just add a few notes to our previous discussions. The thing you should know is that the pointer word is called ismul ishara, and the word it is pointing at is called musharun ilahi. That means this girl. The word this is the ismul ishara because this is the pointer word that is being used to indicate a musharun ilahi, that is the girl. So the girl is the musharun ilahi, and this is the ismul ishara. This is a completely different vanilla cake. I hope you got it. If you don't, please read this again. And this we have already done. Zalika, zanika, ulaika, tilka, tanika, ulaika, haza, hazani, haulai, hazihi, hatani, haulai. You have to memorize them. They show up so many times in the Quran. If you don't memorize them, you will be in great loss, and if you memorize them, you will enjoy a lot because they will show up again and again. One thing you should memorize is these words: harf of mansub, harf of majrur, the special mudafs, and of course the pronouns. If you just memorize only these things, no boy, you will enjoy the Quran a lot because they'll show up again and again and again and again and again. So today this video is all that we had to offer, so we'll talk about something different now. I'll just give a little introduction to the series that are coming up. For example, first thing, hey cars, can you keep it down please? Okay, many series are coming up. One of them is the divine inspiration. That means in this series I'll try to pick up verses from the Quran, ayahs from the Quran, which will really boil your blood and you will be inspired a lot. You will get a lot of energy and you'll be able to do a lot of things. Stories from the Quran, to pick up particular stories from the Quran, not just collect information and tell it. just go in the flow in the way Allah tells the story. That's going to be something interesting, we hope. Dr. Quran, which will help you actually. This is almost like divine inspiration. This will actually pick up some specific ayahs which can cure many things, mostly like this depression and some other human sickness habits that we have nowadays. We'll put those in Dr. Quran. Quran reminders, because the Quran is, after all, it's called the reminder. Quran calls itself a reminder. So we'll use special reminding verses to remind you and myself about the Quran. Emily's Adventures in Jannah, this one is already on the web. One video was uploaded. This is to tell you and give you a bigger and huge view of how enjoyable Jannah is. Emily have just entered Jannah in that story now, so it's not entertaining still, but Insha'Allah very soon it will be. And that purpose is just to inspire both male and female. Though it's Emily here, but it actually inspires both male and female to enter Jannah. Since the female have the most bad impression of Jannah, I have used the main character as a female, so to really inspire them. And men already know what they get. They have heard, oh, I'll get who, so they're already happy with Jannah. They don't need anything else. But the sisters are really confused, so I have used that. But note this, that this is for both genders. And Quran ayah by ayah, to move from one ayah to another ayah, so that you can and we can all enjoy the flow, learn, take guidance, be afraid, enjoy whatever, have all the emotions together. Please, please, please give me your feedbacks. Is this course helping you? How do you feel? Is it sufficient? How do you think it can be improved? If it is very difficult, then there's no point calling it an easy Arabic short course. So please tell me if it is difficult, and of course also tell me if it lacks a lot. But if I put more things, I decided that I'll keep it short, because if I put more things, then people become bored and they just leave it. It is really advanced still, but I did cut up a lot of things so that you don't feel bored and you don't leave like that's it. Arabic was not for me, so that's why I made it easy. And share your experience and feelings, please. That's a request. If you want to pay for this course, this could be your payment. Since it's completely free, all the handouts, everything I did, I never asked for one penny. If you want to give something, please do this one. Share your experience and feelings, please. Even if it is negative, it's okay. And Inshallah, coming up next, the last episode of Ism. Oh, that's interesting. And you can see here that the fail is about to begin, which will be very short, don't worry. Fail is gonna be quick. And another gem from the Quran and vocabulary power pack are coming up. It seems it's about to end, and the last part will only be of vocabulary, because we still have a lot of vocabulary to do. So that's all for today. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.